Hello, today we are at WellFully with Burke. He is the CEO. So first of all, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. I appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. So talk about what WellFully is.
Sure. We've been around since 1990. Used to be located over by the fairgrounds. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, we raised funds to build this new building. So we're that building across from the swim center with a rainbow and a purple wall. You can't miss it if you drive by the swim center. So we have a number of programs. Our main focus is to help teenagers that are dealing with struggles or have issues. We opened up what is called a crisis care center, and we may be one of a few in the whole country. And it's a place where if kids are in a very dark spot in crisis or they are considering suicide, they can come with their guardian or parent, knock on the door, and we'll get them help. It was always a dream of the community to have that. And I said, if someone gives us the money, we'll do it. And so the Verkervich Foundation has supported us this year and in this coming year. And so we can test it and see how it works. And we've had just shy of 300 kids that have come through. So 300 kids in trouble were able to get back into a good spot. So that's priceless. Then we have a group home. And a group home is basically if kids were removed from their family or they're in the foster care system and it didn't work out, they don't have a place to live. And so they live here in this building. They go to public school during the day. If they have a job, we take them to their job. If they have basketball practice or whatever, we take them to that. And we're basically their stand-in family till they get reunited with their regular family or into another foster care home. We can have up to 16 kids in that program. Then we have a program called a psychiatric residential treatment facility. And it's only for girls, and it's for girls that are struggling with more serious issues, maybe self-harm, cutting, maybe they have a history of suicide, thinking of suicide or even attempts. And we help them out. But they go to school here, and they are always here at this facility, and we take care of them. Then we have the addiction program, and WellFully on this side of the state and our home on the other side of the state are the only adolescent treatment facilities for drug and alcohol stuff for teenagers. These are, the more serious issues. So, chronic use of alcohol or drugs or both, or maybe meth, IV use of different substances. It's the highest level there is. And they're here for 45 to 60 days, and we get them into a good spot. And then after that 45 to 60 day inpatient program, they jump into our after school program, our intensive outpatient program. So our focus is really to provide services for kids in trouble and kids teenagers that need some help. So again, like if parents don't know what to do, they're struggling with drug or alcohol use or suspected drug or alcohol use, and they're at a loss as to what to do, they can call here and we can do an assessment and then get them connected to the right resource. And all the kids here, they haven't done anything wrong. They got dealt some pretty bad cards, so there's a lot of abuse and neglect. There's kids that live in cars. There's all sorts of disturbing things. And as a result of that trauma or complex trauma, they've tried to numb themselves or escape the situation. And so they're trying to deal with some pretty terrible things and using coping skills, except the coping skills are making things worse. And so a lot of the things we help them do is deal with that past trauma, and we help them develop better coping skills and get them into a better place. And then we want to kind of raise the bar ahead and give them some opportunities to learn what you need to know to survive as a young adult. That's our main purpose. Give them, help kids in trouble, get them to a good place.
Thank you for all the work that you do.
Well, thanks. I appreciate the opportunity for you to come and check us out.